So in my deaf culture class, we had a speaker come in and talk to us. He was born deaf and he actually got a cochlear implant. But from the way that he was like speaking to us and the way that he was presenting himself, um, you would never know that he was born deaf or anything. He was speaking very fluently. He was answering questions that we asked and stuff like that. And he was just like explaining like how he grew up with the cochlear implant, and being in the middle of like two different cultures. And it was just interesting to see like the different ways that people communicate no matter their circumstances. Because like with him having cochlear implant, like all of his sounds are different from like a normal hearing person sounds. Like what he hears is more like robotic and more staticky than what we hear as hearing people. And you can just like, it's just interesting because like you can never assume anything about anybody because you have no idea um like what they've gone through or anything. Like the way that he was saying um like people tell him that he's not deaf enough because he can still hear and he can still communicate. Like you just never know, and I just think that's really interesting.